All right. Ethereum and the Bitcoin price are recovering very strongly to the upside. But as you can see in the title, are we still going to get a massive crash to the downside thanks to the stock market? I'm going to be talking about it in this video. But as you guys know, look at this. I'm still up here. Over $500,000 here on my Ethereum position. Ethereum is currently massively recovering here back to the upside, as you can see right over here. And I'm still holding this position. I'm still completely fine. I mean, if I go on X right now, so many people complaining about how they got liquidated, how they got destroyed. I'm still holding my trade and I'm still fine. So yeah, I'm still holding this one and we're recovering to the upside. So let's see what's going to happen. But the main issue of today's video is basically going to be the stock market. I mean, the stock market, that is possibly going to have a significant crash to the downside, and probably in the next 24 hours when the stock markets open back up, that might result in a very bad reaction here on the Bitcoin price and also for all of the other crypto assets, because basically we had the president coming in trying to start a new trade war with China. This caused the stock market to have this move to the downside, and this is what caused this big liquidation crash on Bitcoin. Yes, we had a nice recovery to the upside, but we still have this potential new trade war that is going to potentially, in the short term, drag the Bitcoin price to the downside. Now, even though this title might be slightly bearish, I've also told you guys here since the in the last video that don't be too worried about what is happening right now. Every single time that we saw a crash here during this whole upwards movement, we pretty much always saw the Bitcoin price recover back to the upside, and this crash is absolutely nothing. Now, if I do go here to X, for example, I mean, this is saying this is breaking the biggest crypto liquidation event in history. People are going absolutely nuts. People are saying that some exchanges have potentially blown up, but the thing is I'm completely fine. The chart, yeah, we had a big liquidation candle to the downside, but if you're not high leverage, if you're not crazy, if you're not long in the top, you should be fine. If you don't go out on the crap coins, you should probably be fine. If you hodl, you're probably going to be fine. I mean, again, in the long term, like really, this is really absolutely nothing. Yes. This is the Bitstamp chart. We didn't have this big candle to the downside because this is the spot market. But really, it is not that insane what we're seeing right now. People are just going absolutely over leveraging, and that's why a lot of people lost money. But if you're just normally hodling, what you're seeing right now is nothing. I mean, we were literally at this price 2 weeks ago in 26 September. So nothing really crazy happened. Some people are saying that, again, exchanges have blown up, things like that. People are going crazy, like, oh, the Chinese are blowing up, the Americans are blowing up. Guys, I really don't see anything that we should be worried about. But in terms of short analysis, what's going to happen next week, I do still think we're going to move to the downside thanks to the stock market. It's not going to be absolutely insane. I mean, we've already liquidated most of the shorts, but it's probably going to be something like a short-term correction to the downside, maybe visiting back here, what is it, 105,000 US dollar and then recovering back to the upside. That's if the trade war goes really crazy. But the stock market can definitely open very badly and definitely here hurt the Bitcoin price further. So that's something that we're going to have to watch. Now, I'm also going to be depositing some money on Blofin as well here. I have still this trade open on BTCC. I'm going to tell exactly my VIP members what I'm going to be doing here. I've already told them what my next plan is going to be here, trying to trade the next volatility moving forward. You guys know I have a right over here website. You can check the link in the description if you want to join the VIP channel. Just fill in here, all of these steps here. Just sign up on one of the exchanges and then fill in here your user ID, and you will be added here to the VIP channel as well. This is the website again. I'm going to be soon releasing a new indicator. I have here a free DCA calculator, a wheel tracker. I have a live chart here as well. Free indicators if you want to check it out. It's a bunch of stuff here on the website completely for free. I also have games here. I have a 3-day game that I literally make. It's literally a Bitcoin game where you click. Okay, we're not going to talk about that now, but yeah, I have the website. If you want to join the VIP channel here, check out the link in the description. But yeah, let's move quite quickly, very quickly forward here to the next thing that I have. Now, the next thing that I want to talk about here is the liquidations. So people got absolutely destroyed here. People got liquidated. Some people got like 30 million liquidated here. Look at all these emails, for example, over here, liquidated. The thing is, guys, so many people got liquidated, so many people got destroyed, but as you guys know here, I mainly hold Bitcoin spot. That's the most important thing. You guys know these trading stuff, it can be fun, but it can also be extremely dangerous, especially if you trade on these very volatile altcoins. If you trade with money that you cannot afford to lose, or if you go on crappy exchanges that can go bankrupt. If you do that type of stuff, you do very risky stuff, like these liquidation candles, they can wipe you out. But these candles, they're not that rare. I mean, we've had something very similar here. I mean, look at this. In February, a big crash to the downside. I mean, in August of last year, we had something very, very similar. I mean, for example, here also, look at this big bear market to the downside. I mean, the thing is I understand a lot of people think that they're going to get rich just by longing and leverage trading, but the real way you're going to make money is by hodling, having a real business, having real cash flow. And you can trade on the side, but it's very hard, very, very hard to make that the main, how to say, your main income source. Now, the thing is that, for example, I've been a full-time trader basically forever. That's been my first job I've ever had when I was young. I was inside Bitcoin. I've been doing trading. And I've been very lucky. I've been able to make a profit, and also I was able to get into Bitcoin when Bitcoin was at a very, very low level. But I still made most of my money just by buying Bitcoin and hodling it. That is still the truth. So the thing is, guys, these leverage trading, they can be extremely fun, but the best way you can potentially make money is just by buying Bitcoin, hodling, buying in these bear markets, and just hodling over a very long time. And for that, you need cash flow. You might say, okay, I'm going to do some trading to get some cash flow, or maybe trade some altcoins. I think that can be fine. But again, for most people, it's really not the way moving forward. And for most people, you're going to lose most of your money. The best way you can actually probably make money is to start up a business, have cash flow, get a job, and just DCA into Bitcoin. On my website, I have a DCA calculator, which is for free if you want to check it out as well. If you're not into trading and you just want to buy DCA, it's on my website for free. Got free tools there you want to check out. So don't go too crazy here with the leverage, because it's really not gonna end up doing well, especially when you trade on these altcoins, and especially high leverage and things like that. It's very hard to make it your main cash flow. You have to be really focused on the chart. It's sometimes great for the side. If you're trade with money that you can afford to lose, it can be a great thing. Great time, spend some time, can be fun. But if you see on X, for example, all the crazy stories that I've been seeing so far, they're really not a good idea. And that's something I want to talk about again. Is just the risk management. Is most of the money, most of the people that you see that are extremely rich from Bitcoin, they made most of their wealth from holding Bitcoin. Now, they probably had a very strong cash flow, businesses, maybe they're influencers, whatever. But trading itself, I've rarely met anybody who made I made most of my bulk from just trading itself. Not hodling, not investing, but just trading itself. So that's something I want to talk about. And again, just buy, we've talked about the bear market, next bear market target, 60K. That's what I'm going to buy a bunch of Bitcoin. And I'm just hodling out there. I've bought Bitcoin here at 17K. I went all in on Bitcoin here on January 18, 2023. Went all in right over here on YouTube, bought at 17K. And it's out there, and it's free for people to check out. And I bought a bunch of Bitcoin, and I've just been kept holding it ever since. And that's up, what is it? It is up almost 500, 600% since I bought, 2 years ago? So that's the way moving forward. That's how I always have moved forward as well. So yeah, with that, I want to end this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, subscribe. And of course, I hope to see you guys here in my next video. Bye-bye.